Before the United States was a nation of power, wealth, and industry, it was a fragile experiment struggling to survive. Among the founding fathers, one man's vision stood apart, a man who saw the future not in farms and fields, but in commerce, finance, and strong national government. That man was Alexander Hamilton, the immigrant who built the American economy from the ground up. Born in the West Indies in 1755, Alexander Hamilton's early life was marked by poverty and hardship. Orphaned as a child, he impressed local leaders with his intelligence and determination. They sent him to New York for an education, and there Hamilton's journey toward greatness began. When the American Revolution erupted, Hamilton joined the fight, serving bravely under General George Washington. This experience taught him the importance of unity and national strength, lessons that would shape his political beliefs forever. After independence, Hamilton turned his focus to the new nation's government. He feared that without a strong central authority, the United States would collapse into chaos. To defend the new Constitution, Hamilton co-wrote the Federalist Papers, a series of essays explaining and supporting the new framework of government. In these writings, Hamilton argued for an energetic, effective national government. As he wrote in Federalist No. 70, a feeble executive implies a feeble execution of the government. Through his words, Hamilton became one of the leading architects of the Constitution's strength. In 1789, President George Washington appointed Hamilton as the first Secretary of the Treasury. The nation was drowning in debt and its economy was weak. Hamilton presented bold plans: the report on public credit, the report on a national bank, and the report on manufactures. He believed the federal government should assume all state debts to build national unity and establish credit abroad. He created the Bank of the United States to manage government funds and encourage economic growth. Hamilton declared, "A national debt, if it is not excessive, will be to us a national blessing." These ideas laid the groundwork for America's financial system, turning the young republic into a nation ready for progress and stability. Not everyone agreed with Hamilton's vision. Thomas Jefferson and his supporters feared that Hamilton's financial system gave too much power to the federal government and wealthy elites. This divide led to the creation of the first political parties, the Federalists, led by Hamilton, and the Democratic Republicans, led by Jefferson. Despite fierce opposition, Hamilton's ideas survived. His focus on industry, trade, and national strength shaped America's path forward far beyond his lifetime. In 1804, Alexander Hamilton's life ended tragically in a duel with Aaron Burr, the Vice President of the United States. He was only 49 years old, but his legacy lived on. The nation's financial system, national credit, and economic growth all stem from Hamilton's original vision. Today, his face appears on the $10 bill, a symbol of his lasting impact on American finance and government. Hamilton proved that ideas, not just battles, build nations. From a poor immigrant to a founding father, Alexander Hamilton defined what America could become. Through his words, plans, and determination, he gave the young United States the tools to prosper.
Throughout this documentary, we can conclude that after independence, he helped write the Federalist Papers to defend the Constitution and promote a powerful national government. His ideas about industrial and commerce shaped America's economy for generations. As the first Secretary of Treasury, Hamilton created the nation's first financial system, including the Bank of the United States. Finally, his vision of strong, financial, stable nation continues to define the United States today.